Can you imagine?
What's that?
Because you are you going to the magician show or what?
No, why not? I'll pull you
Yes.
out of a hat like a rabbit.
Let's do Hollywood because you are Hollywood. You will show us new paintings.
Yeah, I changed. That's me. Hello. Can interview him. That would be funny, actually. Hello, Elena.
So let's start show. You are Smokula.
No, not now. I'm just Smokey. Or Bob. No, Smokey. Smokey. That's me.
Bob Miles.
Smokey Miles. Yeah. Bob Smokey. Smokey Miles. Whatever. I haven't. The name thing is rough. I keep making up names and they stick. Look at you, Hollywood. Hollywood.
Hollywood. Listen, let me start the show.
All right. Of course. Let's pray.
Hello for everybody. I'm so happy to introduce you, our best friend in Hollywood, my friend for many years, and we've been hanging out a lot with all kind of people. I don't want to mention because
Some are in jail, right?
What?
Because some are in jail.
Are you serious? He got in jail?
Yeah.
Are you serious? We're going to talk about this. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce to you Bob Miles.
Oh, Smokey Miles. Well, Bob Smokey. All right, Bob, whatever.
Miles, who you usually know as a
Count Smokula.
Count Smokula. Okay, tell me about the Jeremy.
He's in jail.
Such a nice beginning of the show. Why?
Yeah. You didn't follow the news? He got accused. He got accused. A lot of women said he did things to them.
Isn't it funny how men who is in the industry can be accused of such things? It's hard to believe because it looks like when you eat everyday ice cream, you fool, right? You cannot even look on that ice cream, right?
Oh my God, yeah.
Every day.
Every day, yeah. But sometimes you like it with different toppings.
This is the answer. Okay, then he's right. He has to be in jail then. Okay, hopefully he will come out soon.
I don't think so. Looks like to the end of days. It's very sad.
Serious?
Yeah.
Wow. How many years?
It could be life. I don't know.
For what?
Well, you could look it up. I don't want
something with women actually paying money for some guys.
What? Women paid money?
Because I know only one accusation about sex accusation, right? Nothing else. He didn't kill anybody.
No, but there were like 25 or something accusations.
25 women and he's only one. Oh, it is like separate. Got it.
Yeah.
It is a BS.
It's terrible. I mean, I liked him. It's a nice guy. We played music together.
Yeah, I remember how he was talking to me. He didn't jump. So
no, I was watching him. I was making sure he behaved himself.
And I was younger anyway. So you look like a Santa Claus. Are you practicing something or what?
I was practicing, but now I got it perfect. And then there was no jobs because of the pandemic. So now I'm just practicing growing the beard.
I think you should open the new rules. since our government making up own rules, why you wouldn't change the Christmas starts right now in May? You know, it would be wonderful.
It's a good idea, but I don't think it should be Christmas. I think it should be a different holiday, maybe.
I think you can innovate right now something new, and we will
Yeah,
put it on calendar, and we can celebrate every time.
Smokesylvanian Independence Day.
So what is required?
What is required?
Yeah.
Let's see. You have to dance around with like a stick, with maybe an apple on the top of the stick. And everybody dances around like in a circle for about 4 days,
I
right?
think it's a wonderful idea, but you know what? It will be contradiction with another law of some states in California, for example, or in other states of America. If they see if you are dancing, moving, and looks like a dance, it's
Yeah.
against the law
Where?
because you cannot enjoy yourself. Can you imagine? You
No,
can
that's
move
that's in
somewhere away.
certain counties in Alabama. You can't drink or dance publicly. The rock and roll capital of the world is true. So I recorded there, and that's what the law was. No drinking, no public dancing. So I asked all the musicians. These were, famous session musicians. I said, "What do you do for fun?" They said, "We get our drugs."
Yeah, that you will be slow motion, right? God
Well, slow
forbid.
motion, fast motion, but I mean, if they can't have a beer, they'll take drugs, or they'll go to Tennessee, to the next county where it's legal to have beer. I saw a guy getting busted for a can of beer. Cops
Oh,
pulled him in.
no, this is kind of insane. You
Well,
see
yeah,
that everything what we are joking, everything what our mind can actually come up with the stupidest ideas.
yeah,
Unfortunately, it's manifested by some idiots. Maybe we need to stop joking around like this.
yeah. Let's get serious.
Honestly, it's not
Let's,
funny anymore because every time when you are joke like it is to show ridiculousness of that, right away it picked it up and it's manifested in physical world.
well, this is a kind of a fundamentally prudish country, I think, with occasional outbursts of libertinism.
You
Strict,
are
yeah.
very, very, very talented person.
Well, okay.
And you did a lot of shows. And how many years you've been playing on your
I
accordion?
took a few lessons when I was a kid, just a few, but then I was playing the guitar and the harmonica mostly. And then when I started, I had a country band, country and blues, and I thought, accordion would be fun. So I pulled that out and I started playing that. And then I did my TV show where I was hosting and we had jams. So I pulled out the accordion. And then when I became Count Smokula, I figured he needs an instrument to play. So we started playing the accordion with the Dance of Joy from Smokesylvania, like you wouldn't believe it.
Oh my
And
God. So why did you come up with such a character?
Count Smokula? Oh, necessity. Because when I came to LA, I started to host live shows at a local place called the Breakaway. It became a very big acoustic music scene that I started. So it became so popular that I went to the local cable TV station. I said, "Look, we got some of the best musicians anywhere playing every week. Why don't we do a cable show?" So the guy came in, the program director, and he's in the audience, and I'm playing, with my little band. All of a sudden, boom, 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 earthquake. All the lights went out, and we just kept playing. So I called him the next day. I said, I'm really apologetic. I'm sorry you came for a show, but you didn't. We had an earthquake. Everything got disrupted. He says, "Oh, no, no, no." He says, "That was amazing. You had no electricity. You kept playing. The show was great. Let's do a TV show." So we started a show called the Smokey Miles Music Hour, which was every week, an hour live on cable TV, and then they'd rebroadcast it. And it was like MTV Unplugged, but I started it a year and a half before they did, you know? So what was happening was every show, there was like three groups plus me and my group, and interviews and media, little clips and public service announcements. But we were short 5 minutes all the time. We needed 5 minutes of material. So I started doing comedy. I started writing skits and creating characters. And they became very popular in the local club. They would watch us and go, well, I love what you did. I'd have a psychiatrist who, he was really a fruitiatrist. He would analyze fruits and just discover what their neuroses were in an apple or an orange, Or I had a Colombian cocaine dealer who was using talcum powder on soldiers. And I mean, they were funny, And then Halloween came along, and the director said, why don't you come up with something Halloween-y? So anyway, Halloween came, and I went in a coma for 3 days because I couldn't figure out what to do. Not a coma, but a catatonic state. What do I do? What do I do? Smoking, Smokula. That's it. Like a vampire. Da-da-da-da. And then I did it. And then I waited about 6 or 7 years. And I said, Count Smokula, he should be a talk show host. And so I started doing the Count Smokula show.
I think right now this is the best character in the world, honestly.
Oh, you're so sweet.
With your interpretation, with your zest of your character, with your personality, I think this is the best character in the world.
Oh,
better than anything.
All right, we're going on the road.
To look nice.
What?
You took something like evil and made it so nice.
Well, the Count was never really evil, except in one movie it was kind of evil. That I did a movie called Trasharella Ultra Vixen, where I was the Hollywood vampire who would prevent young starlets from becoming successful because they dressed too provocatively. I wanted them to dress like they did in the old country, in Smoke Sylvania.
I love that.
Yeah. It was a good underground movie. Rena Riffle, who was in Showgirls, she made it and started it, and I co-starred with her. I guess it's floating around on Amazon or something. Trasharella Ultra Vixen.
Great. And what are you working right now? I know you did a lot of art.
Yeah.
And what kind of technique do you use?
Technique. Very poor technique, but they come out pretty funny. A lot on paper with
Can you show
ink.
some of them? Your favorite pictures?
Oh, should I run away and come back?
I saw you showing before.
Oh, well, I showed you one. I wasn't. Somehow this pad, I'm not that crazy about, but yeah, this guy's pretty cool.
Auto-portrait?
It's a self-portrait, yeah. That one, and they're all some form of self-portraits. I probably should paint you.
Okay, let me ask you right away a question. What is it show? Are you showing yourself you are in the space, or what is that?
I have no idea. I really, honestly, see, these guys.
When you did that?
No, I don't know. I don't smoke anything. Let's see.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, right. See, there's kind of patriotic.
And who are those?
I haven't figured it out yet. They usually appear before I figure out.
Name it in the show. I will tell you when we will talk privately.
Yeah. Oh, privately? Okay. You tell me. Yeah, you can make up stuff. I mean, I've got stories and poems with some of them.
Oh, okay. It matches with your poems. Wonderful.
But yeah, I just published I've been writing a lot of that, like epic. Oh, this one you might like. This one came out pretty
Mhm.
good.
Very funny.
Funny, huh?
Very funny faces.
Yeah.
But they have a character. Where we can find you and where we can read your poetries, listen music, see the paintings.
Well, oh, there's a website now, SmokeyMiles.com.
Okay.
SMOKEY. And that has links. So a lot of the music, I had two albums that were on the Grammy shortlist. You know, one under the name Smokey Miles, which was in the Americana category, and the other one, Count Smokula's Smokesylvania in My Mind, in the comedy category. They're both on what do they call them now? Apple Music. You know, it used to be iTunes, Apple Music. People buy it, or you could listen for free on ReverbNation.com.
Wonderful. I
Yeah.
remember when it was unbelievable time when nobody slept during the pandemic. I remember you were playing me guitar music. It was so sweet. It was
Oh well,
nice. Thank
I had to
you.
calm you down because you're so excited about the
I
pandemic.
was very excited. I
I
never
know.
get down, but I was so excited. I always love fun things.
Yeah, pandemic fun.
It's very big fun. I love it. Actually, I love that. You know why? Because everything is what happening is for better in terms that somebody needed that, powerful shake up.
Oh yeah.
And
Who needed it?
who needed you?
You know,
No, you're fine. You're fine. And tell me what inspires you, where you get idea for your character and for your new shows.
well, most of it's just complete nonsense, but some of it is like okay, the pandemic, for example, you gave me the idea to write. I don't know if you saw this one, the social distance dance. We made a great video out of it.
Oh,
Uh,
really? Okay.
yeah, I wrote the song and got a good production of it with Patrick Giraudy,
Mhm,
Frenchman. He's a great engineer. He works a lot with John Voight
mhm.
and Roger Corman. As a sound, he's like a sound expert, but he's also a musician. So I had made this song and it came out good. But I gave it to him. He made it better. And then Gina Gerard made a video out of it. I just asked a bunch of my friends to send in clips on their iPhone or whatever. So we had people from New Jersey, Thailand, Florida, New York, um, or all over. And they sent these little clips and they came out great. The video. It's called Social Distance Dance. Then I had an idea to get it translated into all the different languages. So they got translated, but I was only able to get an Italian version because then I came out to New York to take care of my mom, who's 95. And by that time, there was one line in the song. It's funny when you do a song like that has to do with the times, you have to be very careful because I said, well, we're hoping to get a vaccine at some point. Well, we got one, but it's still a good video. Was featured on a show called Social Distance Sing, and it was featured. I don't know, it got a lot of views actually. It's pretty good. So I did that one while during this whole thing. And then I just did one for Trauma Entertainment, independent film company in the world, oldest and the wildest. And I've been in a lot of their movies, and I've written a lot of music for their movies, a lot of songs. They do stuff like, oh, the screen went cuckoo. The Toxic Avenger, Tales from the Crapper, Killer Condom, Poultrygeist, Nukem High, Return to Nukem High. And the latest one, I guess I could say it because we're free. It's a remake of The Tempest by William Shakespeare, but they call it Shakespeare's Shitstorm. And then Lloyd Kaufman, who's the head of Troma, he was having an anniversary, 50 years of Uncle Lloydie, 47 years of Troma. So I wrote that song and they turned that into a music video with all clips from their movies.
Wow, you did a lot of work. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Well, I'm isolated,
Oh,
So,
this is what I'm telling you. It's a good. Now you can concentrate it on your talents, on your gifts.
oh,
Everyone should do the same.
now I want to concentrate on having a party now.
On what?
Having a party,
Oh, okay. It will be next step.
Yeah.
I will enjoy that.
How? I don't know. Everybody's going, I'm staying home.
I will come. Don't worry. I will.
That's all I need.
Because you are coming to my shows all the time in my parties.
Well, yeah.
We had a wonderful time.
Absolutely.
Tell me, how did you come up with ideas for your interview shows? And I remember you had a lot of guests. I remember even one Russian girl. Her name is Janna Aguzarova. Do you remember her?
Of course. Yeah, the Russian Madonna.
Russian Madonna. Tell me about what do you think about her projects and everything.
Well, you mean with Janna or?
Was Janna Aguzarova, yeah.
I mean, I went with a friend of mine to a club in Hollywood many years ago, Jack's Sugar Shack. And there was this girl kind of chattering to herself like a crazy person in the corner, But she was kind of interesting and cute. And so my friend said, hey, he points to me, he goes, my friend, he's got a TV show. Maybe you could be on it. Just like that. And she pulls out a couple of magazines with her picture on them from Italy and France and Russia. And she goes, I am the Russian Madonna. Like that. So we brought her on the show. She wouldn't use her name. She wanted to call herself Miss 1990s. And
1990s? Okay.
1990s, because that was when it happened. This was a while back. So she was in the dressing room getting ready for the show. And I heard this from one of the other guests. She says, I can't believe what I saw. She had they call it a balalaika. You know what a balalaika is? Of course. From this area, the balalaika is the beautiful instrument with the triangle look and 3 strings. So she had a balalaika on the wall, and then all of a sudden she starts chanting to it and praying to it or something. And the other guest, Shelley, said the balalaika jumped off the wall.
Come on.
I'm telling you, she says, this girl has weird powers.
Oh my God.
So she came on the show, she did a good job. And then I took her, I said, hey, come back to my apartment. And I was married at the time. I said, meet my wife, she'll enjoy it. So Janna walks in, she takes one look at my wife, she goes, I am hungry. Feed me chicken now.
You see, Russians are simple. I'm hungry.
Feed me chicken now. So she had a chicken dinner. Then
Very simple, my Russian friends.
She went back to Russia, and I ran into some Russian people. They said, I asked if they heard of her. They said, heard of her. She went back to Russia. She made a gigantic return. It was like 20,000 people showed up. She was a big star. But her only appearance in America was on my show.
Oh, unbelievable. You should keep it for yourself. It will be very valuable.
Well, it's on. I put it on YouTube. You could see it.
I saw it. I saw
Yeah, yeah.
yes. Yeah, she's a character, but very talented as
Oh
well.
yeah, yeah.
Okay, so how long you gonna be in New York, and are you going to accomplish any projects? Sorry to hear about your mom, and I'm glad that you're helping her
Yeah,
because
no, she's 95. I mean, thank God every day, she's hanging in. So it's a good thing. But as far as I'm concerned, I don't know how to leave because she needs supervision. I'm the only family member in the area. But I am missing California a lot.
We're missing you too. Hopefully, we will see you very soon, and we will
Yeah, yeah,
and we will do another shows with dancing around
yeah.
the area.
Exactly. In the
Okay.
meantime, I'm doing a lot of projects, writing a lot of songs and poems. I had one poem just published in a magazine out of England. It's online called Jew Think.
Mm.
It was about Adam and Eve. It's a very funny poem about Adam and Eve in the garden, being putting clothes on, because they were shy and stuff. The snake told them, this and that.
What does Smokula suggest to young people right now?
You mean to suggest?
Yes, how to, because I know you raised a beautiful son
Hmm,
outside and inside. He's so talented. He speaks Japanese, right?
Japanese, Chinese, and a Korean.
So probably you have some talents and some secrets. So what you, first of all, would give advice for parents to
Oh,
raise their children, and then what you give like support or maybe advice for young generation?
well, for parents, I just practiced the best advice I got, which was from a friend of mine, Peter Marshall. He's a great musician. He played with Leonard Cohen and the Pointer Sisters, and he has a wonderful daughter. And he said, when I became a father, I didn't know what to do. I mean, who tells you what to do? You get a little baby, you got to do something with him. So he says, well, just talk to him like he's a person. And that's what happened. I just always not over his head, but not so Google like you baby, little baby.
Yeah, I
And
agree.
what?
I agree on that.
Yeah.
You have to
And
talk to a person,
yeah. And
something diminishing.
but I got lucky with him. I don't know. He's got a great personality and he's very smart. Yeah. He's a
So
good
what do you
kid.
suggest for young generation, how they have to behave, what they have to think, what they have to put in their energy, because they have a lot of energy right now.
Well, they probably should. I mean, uh, they're good at they're high tech, but keep some spiritual side to it. Don't let the material realm of high tech just completely desensitize them or turn them into robots. But that's where the future is, I think.
I don't think so. I don't think so, because everybody is repeating like people who doesn't have a brain. They just repeat, repeat, repeat. And when you call somebody a pig, they will oink, right? One day. So this is what is happening right now with robots. I don't believe that robots will replace people. I don't believe in that.
Well, no, they shouldn't. I don't think. I mean, that would change what it means to be human. But robots will probably become better just made so that they will do things for people. That's the thing. If people have more, in a way, more free time than they used to, in a way, less free time because there's so many distractions.
That's right. That's
That's what I find. Every time I think I'm going to do something on the computer, for example, I turn it on and something else distracts me.
And you dissolved.
I dissolved, and then I go, well, that's not what I went here for. So maybe these young people are sharper than that. You know, this is like an older dude getting immersed in this craziness.
I think you are sharp and still, so don't blame yourself. But you're right, and I think this is in our power where we can actually put our attention. And if you will pay attention where you pay attention, then you will be saved. That's it.
Oh, yeah.
Wonderful. Could you tell me, would you uh, this is a gym for your eye?
This is a an artistic eraser.
Wonderful. I love it. So you
It's great,
use
huh?
a razor?
Eraser, yeah.
Wonderful. Let's
Great.
come up with a new line of products
That's it.
from Smokula. By the way, yeah, what kind product we will do from Smokula? What
Oh,
Smokula going to deliver for the world?
from Smokula. Well, I don't know. I mean, from Smokey, me, the other me, whatever. I started a design line. I have shirts now on Etsy. You can buy T-shirts, and people love them with my art on it.
Wonderful.
Have you seen Smokey? You go to
No.
Smokey Miles Designs. I just started, and people are like telling me they love the shirts. They're wearing them around town. They're getting a lot of compliments, and I'm going to be putting up a bunch more because
Wonderful. People,
yeah,
I highly recommend to go on Etsy and get those shirts. It's very good vibe because the
yeah.
person who made them, I know personally, and he is a very, very cool guy.
Oh wow.
The best energy you can receive.
Oh, so sweet.
Don't be so shy. Okay, I'm very happy to see you finally because I didn't see you probably for a year, and happy that you found time for us. Thank you for that.
Always find time for you.
Thank you, honey. And was Bob Miles, and this is another human part, human
Oh,
side of
wow.
Smokula.
Wow.
I hope you enjoyed our interview, and please follow on those links and the websites where we just represented for you and give us feedback. We would love to know.
Well, thank you. Thank you so much for having me. I enjoyed it.
Yeah, and you have a last word. What you would you say?
Oh, the last word. I think maybe I'll get some help from my friend here.
Look at this.
What's going on? What's the last word? Well, I don't know. I'd say everybody be happy and be healthy and come back.
Okay, wonderful.
HUUT. And
What it is about.
it's like whatever, kind of a variety show with interviews.
Mhm.
And then I did one called Tales of the Road Warrior, was a radio podcast.
Mhm.
That was a few months ago. Yeah, so I guess a lot has happened.
What kind of shows you like to do on radio or visual or maybe action? Where you invited as a talent actor?
Oh, whatever. I like it all. It's fun. Yeah.
So did you like it? I mean, today.
I adore you, so of course we had fun. Like
So anything I will do, you will accept, right?
pretty much, yeah. Well, definitely, yeah. You know, and I get you to laugh, which is fabulous. You know,
Uh,
there you are in Hollywood, and everybody's so serious, but you're laughing.
Yeah, I'm very easy to be laughed, you know.
That's good. That's good.
Show me that, and I will smile.
What this?
Not that. I'm talking about this.
Oh, it's a finger. Some finger.
Ah. But yeah, what it was, what is it yours, sculpture or what?
This? No, I found it in the garage. I don't know where it came from.
Hmm.
I mean, this is a full house of all this stuff. I don't know what the hell is gonna happen. It's crazy.
Probably you're going through the same like I did. Do you remember I invited you to go through the house and I actually end up with leaving everything there.
Wow. You couldn't sell the stuff?
I even didn't try because, and he didn't let me take it. It happened like they stole everything basically.
Who's they?
Yeah, my ex, and he invited some people who cleaned up completely house.
Oh boy.
They stole my stuff. That's it.
Oh jeez. Outside from the room.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah. And there's woods back there, like a creek.
So this is a place where you are unbelievable.
Yeah. Now there's a deck. I don't know. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Yep.
It reminds me of my house a little bit.
Well, yours was nicer, but I don't know.
And you have a lake as well, right?
There's a pond like down the block, with ducks and geese and stuff.
Wonderful. Okay, thank you for showing me that.
That's the upstairs. I mean,
This is where I grew up. Our Smokula.
look at this. Yeah, look, all bourgeois. Look, check this out. Hey, let's see if you can see.
Show me the painting.
You see that?
Who is this?
That's my mom.
Beautiful. Beautiful. And who made it, this painting?
This artist was a friend of my father's.
Nice.
I can't do anything like that. Yeah.
And she's a nurse.
Yeah. Yeah.
You look like her, by the way.
Oh. Better look like somebody. Yeah. It's like lots of art.
Yeah, and lots of stuff.
Lots of stuff.
You have a beautiful stuff, actually.
Oh, yeah.
Even those lights, vases, beautiful.
Oh, yeah.
Very good design.
Yeah. I mean, she picked it up.
Good taste.
Yeah, yeah. Look at this. This one is like a really.
No wonder you become an artist.
Something.
Yeah, beautiful stuff.
Yeah. So.
Okay. I will let you enjoy your life with stuff. Beautiful environment. So stay there. Don't come in Hollywood so far.
Really? But I got my place is full of my stuff. I got my instruments, and I'll show you something. See, I even got a couple of my pieces.
Oh, wow. Nice. Nice. Great.
Thanks.
Okay, put together all your art and we will do something.
Okay, baby. Thank you too much for having me. That was fun.
Okay, it was fun to see you. Bye-bye.
Okay. Bye.